Amiga, get ready with me while I tell you the worst trip I have ever had. Yes, ma'am. Anyways, this trip, I was going to LA with my grandma. I said, oh my gosh, I'm going to LA. This is so fun. All my family lives in Los Angeles. So I'm like, this is it, right? So we were on the plane. The plane is 5 hours, 4 hours and 45, 5 hours. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so long, but I'm so excited. I don't care how long this is. We're on the plane. It sounds like there's going to be a lot of turbulence. And I got very nervous and my stomach started to hurt. And I'm like, this is like horrible. The plane, it sounded like it's going to break. Like, le va a salir una tuerca underneath. Like bolts are coming out. That's what the plane sounded like, but it was Frontier, so I couldn't expect more from it. So I hopped in the caviar and for the first time looked to my right and I see the Hollywood sign because that's the first thing I saw. And then I'm like, okay, it's nighttime. I'm very hungry. My stomach is hurting a lot more than it should have, so I need food in my system like now because I'm gonna get hangry, right? So my tia was like, okay, you need like a chicken broth, like you need something soft because it's late and your stomach is hurting. And I said, okay. Me tomé el chicken broth, and then my other aunt was like, no, you need tea. Me metió el tea. After that, my other aunt was like, no, you need ginger ale. So me metió ginger ale. I don't even know how many things I drank. And we were all sitting. It was like 18 of us, right? And we were all sitting, and out of nowhere, I felt the urge to throw up. And I said, oh my God. So I told my grandma, I'm like, Tati, I don't feel good. And she's like, what do you need? And I said, I need to get air. I need to get air because I feel like I'm gonna faint. I ran across the Denny's, and as soon as I opened the door, I puked in front of everyone. Like, I puked in front of everyone. Everyone. And then my grandma came running behind me, and she's like, I need water. You know, my grandma, I love her, but she overreacts. And I was just closing my eyes, crying and screaming. You know, normal. And people were passing by because there's in front of a red light. So people just passing by watching me puke. So I think it was a stomach bug because after that, I felt better, but I kept having diarrhea for like 4 days. I was dehydrated as hell, right? And I'm like, oh my gosh, this would happen to me starting off the trip. 4 days passed. I'm like, yay, I'm better. I still have 2 weeks left of my trip. We're gonna make this worthwhile, right? Right? No. So my aunt's birthday was the following week, and what she wanted to do, she wanted to go to Big Bear because she wanted to go see the snow. She wanted to go snow tubing, skiing, and I'm like, I'm here for it. I'm Floridian, so I want some snow too. Okay, estamos subiendo la montaña, bien rico en el carro, todo. It's a big van, so like road trip. It's like 4 hours la subida a la montaña de Big Bear. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so fun. I mean, I'm not used to mountains, so I'm like, bueno, we get up to the mountain. Little cousin was like, I want to go snow tubing. So my uncle was like, no, not yet. And then he was like, please, I want to go. So he's like, fine, we're going to go here. And then we're going to go to the actual place we want to go to. We all get passes to go snow tubing, right? This is a big ass thing that goes like this. And I'm like, okay, I'm kind of scared, but hey, I mean, I want to do this. So there's these little like, it's not escalators, it's like the up to go up with your tube. And then up there, you sit down and the person that works there pushes you and normal, right? So my grandma goes, fun. My cousin goes, fun. We're all by one, except my tío has a little baby, Jacqueline. So Jackie went with him and he was like, I'm gonna go first. And then I'm like, okay, I'm behind you. He's like, no, actually you go first. And I said, okay. So I get on my snow tube and the guy pushes me and I'm like, that shit lasted forever. It's longer than a Harry Potter ride, you know what I'm saying? So as soon, it goes like this, tum, tum, tum. As soon as I get to the last one that you go like this and you, te caes ahí, like once you land, that's it, right? You get off. Mine went up y se retrocedió. So I went here and then I fell backwards. I didn't get out in time because I'm like this. Woo, woo. And then when I got to I went backwards and I'm like, oh shit. So now I'm falling back. What I didn't know, my uncle had already gone with, ya lo empujaron because he saw that I got there, the guy that worked there. So my uncle's coming full speed. Mind you, my uncle's hefty. He's a big man, right? So I'm just like, I'm not even looking yet. And I see everybody in front of me going like this to me. And I said, what are they waving for? They're going like this. Look, get out. And I'm like, what? So I look back and I see my uncle coming at full speed. And I'm like, holy shit. Me voy a morir acá, right? So in those few seconds of agony, right? Because it was agony. Yo estoy así bien metida. Yo soy chiquita y flaquita, right? And I'm like this and I'm like trying to get out and no me puedo salir. And in those seconds yo pienso, okay, Valeria, what is the smartest thing to do? Hold on and let the impact hit you or just let yourself go? And I'm like, hey, it's A or B, girl. It's A or B or else you're dying. When I tell you, My instinct, I said, if I hold on, I'm gonna snap my neck. That's what I literally thought. And I said, my instinct tells me, my gut me dice que me dejo ir free. When my uncle hit me, at the velocity he was going, I flew. Okay. Acá estoy yo. Bam! I flew out. Yo volé. Right? I was flying like the birds. Just telling this makes me scared. I'm flying and then I hit the ground. Well, I hit the snow because I fell in snow. And I just hit face first. I don't remember when I hit. I remember hearing people go, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" And people like running to me, trying to pick me up, and I could not move my neck. Bro, I thought I snapped my neck. I thought I broke my back. That could have been a spinal cord injury. God forbid, but that was so scary. As soon as they stood me up, I was crying. I was crying. And then my aunt, she was like trying to feel my back. And I'm crying and she's like, "What's wrong? Do you want me to call the ambulance?" And I said, I can't feel. Like, it was weird. Like, my body was numb. Like, I think it was a shock, but my neck, I knew my neck was hurting because I landed like this. And they called the ambulance. I didn't know there was an ambulance on top of the mountain, but there was an ambulance and it came really, really fast. They put me on and they put this thing in the little, you know. And then I went to the hospital. When I got there, I had whiplash. He said it looked like, what did it feel like? First of all, he asked me and I said, it felt like a bus, like a truck hit me. No offense to my tío. And he was like, yeah, it was very dangerous what you did, but it was better that you let go than to hold on because the impact could have been worse. So I'm like, yeah, I know. I use my common sense. I had to use a brace for 4 weeks. And I said, I'm on vacation. So I had to do a follow-up when I got home with the doctor. And yeah, I went down the mountain. We didn't stay. We went back home the same day. I went down with the brace. I had to pee and we couldn't stop anywhere because there was no bathroom. So I had to be on the side of the road with my neck brace and everybody saw my hoo-ha. I remember that day I cried so much. I was like, it's not fair. People come here to make their dreams come true, to Hollywood, to California. Hello, like it's Miley Cyrus saying that it's the best. It's a party in the USA, in LA, right? But no, I'm not having a party because my neck almost snapped and I had diarrhea and I threw up in front of everybody and it was just so bad. So when I left and I got home, I was like traumatized of ever going back. This is the final look. Something sweet, something normal, pero mucho blush porque me encanta el blush.